Ladies and gentlemen, we're here.
I'm part of the Kliq, isn't everybody?
Yes! 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 I got an idea, yeah. Beat up John Cena!
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
This is where the power lies!
I am the man.
If you can survive! It's showtime, folks!
The following episode is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your listening pleasure. This is In The Kliq.
What's up, everybody? Baby Huey here, back at it for a very special episode of In The Kliq, and I cannot wait for WWE's TLC streaming live this Sunday, starting at 4 p.m. on the WWE Network. And on the line, my guest, you can watch on Monday Night Raw, 8 p.m. on the USA Network. And also, he will be on a new episode of Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions, which will also begin streaming this Sunday on the WWE Network. It's an honor to once again to be talking to friend of the show, the current WWE champion, Drew McIntyre. How's it going, Drew?
Oh, it's going fantastic. I'm excited to be back for the fourth time this year.
I know.
My own segment on the show.
I know. Let's make this like a regular weekly thing. Because like I said before, I'm your good luck charm. You won the Royal Rumble. You beat Brock Lesnar. Yeah, all that stuff. Like I said, I could be in your corner too. I can be your manager down the road if you need it.
Yeah, we'll figure that out down the line. I think we've got anything going right now. We have a little chat, then I defend my title.
Exactly. So it's great to be talking to you again. So let's go ahead and preview this weekend's TLC show. You are defending the WWE Championship against AJ Styles in a table, ladders, and chairs match. And it's going to be the first time both of you will be facing each other. So what's going through your mind as you step into the ring with someone a lot of fans call one of, if not the best performer of this generation? So what can the fans expect?
You can expect, pun intended, a phenomenal match. As simple as that.
Yeah.
It's exciting for me. Hopefully it's exciting for the fans that AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre have never wrestled. Ever. I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of buzz on my social media and the WWE social media that we're finally having a match. But for me personally, it's a match I've wanted since I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've been following AJ's career for a long time. He's a little bit older than me. So I've always been, excited for the possibility to have that match. I can't believe it's taken 20 years, basically, for that match to happen. Nonetheless, it's happening this Sunday, and I wish it was a straight singles match, because this match might give AJ the upper hand. It's a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and he is more of the crafty kind when it comes to using those weapons, and he's certainly a high flyer when he's got those ladders to jump off of, so I'm going to have to be on my toes.
Yeah, I cannot wait for the in-ring chemistry the two of you are going to bring to the table. No pun intended as well, but looking forward to that. And here we are, 2020 is coming to an end, and a lot of people, take the time to reflect on the past year. With that being said, I love your matches with Randy Orton. So what was your favorite part of just that whole feud that you had with the Viper?
My favorite part was just being able to show everybody that I could step up to Randy Orton's level on the ring, in the ring, and on the microphone. Like, he's somebody that's been at the top of WWE basically his entire career, and this year in particular, he really stepped up to another level. That he was already one of the best of all time, and he's still to get up to the next level. There's the most talked about man in this industry, was bringing some unbelievable performances, and I said the second I won the title, like, Randy's coming. If I'm the Batman, he's my Joker, and I've got to be able to step up to his level. And being able to work with him for almost 4 months, which is such a rarity these days, to have a long program and keep people's attention. We went back and forth for 4 straight months, and keeping up with Randy every step of the way was huge to cement me as a top-level performer. Of course, at Hell in the Cell, I got a little carried away. I guess the thing about me in these pay-per-views, like, I don't love heights. Hate them, despise them. But I take pride in my WWE Championship defenses, and Randy went on top of the Hell in the Cell. I was willing to go on top of a 20-foot cell. I fell off the side. I fell about 17 feet through a table. Worst fall of my career. So this Sunday at TLC, again, there's ladders in there. Hey, heights. There's a good chance Drew McIntyre will be climbing up on ladders, and hopefully this time not falling off, but throwing AJ Styles off. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to entertain the fans and remain champion.
Absolutely. Like I said last time we talked, I love that you're just such a badass babyface champion. So looking forward to it. Also, last month, I did love your match, of course, with Universal Champion Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. So just curious what your thoughts on Roman Reigns' whole new attitude. And specifically, how do you feel about Roman calling himself the head of WWE when Roman, and I'll just say, this is my opinion, has the second most important title in the company? You have the first, of course, the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, first of all, you're right. I do have the most prestigious title in WWE. The Universal title is a big title. It's been around only for a few years, but it is SmackDown's championship. When the WWE championship has been around since 1963, Buddy Rogers won. It's been held by the likes of Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. It was unified for the WCW championship in 2001. So not only is it a regular WWE title, it's a super wrestling title, and that's the title I have. So there's no comparison. It's clearly the number one championship if you look at the facts. That's what Roman's all about. He's about the facts and figures and why he's a top guy in this industry. And the problem I have is a lot of the stuff he says is true. It's not so much what he says, it's how he goes about it. And he has been at the top of this industry for about 8 straight years, main evented multiple WrestleManias. Basically, everything that comes out of his mouth, he's not lying. It's how he goes about it. It's the, arrogance. He's somebody that I admired so much in the past and wanted to be like. He kept his head down. He worked 24/7. It is 24/7. It's not just what you see on television. If you want to be the top guy in this industry, it's nonstop every single day. He put the work in. He never complained. And he kept his head down. He was humble about it. He disappeared when we needed him at WrestleMania time for a few months. That hurt us a little bit. And he came back with this whole new attitude, telling everybody, basically, I'm the man. And that's the problem I had was I was working so hard to get to the top of this industry. We're highly competitive. We both want to be the number one guy. But I was hoping for friendly competition, and he's just waving these numbers in everyone's face, takes everybody lightly, knows how good he is, that he is that good, and thought of me as the same person I was a year ago and underestimated me. We got in that match at Survivor Series, and he quickly learned that I wasn't the same guy as I once was. And by the end, when I was kicking out of his spear after spear, his finishing move, he didn't know what to do. Luckily, the referee went down. His cousin interfered. He hit me with a low blow and choked me unconscious.
Yeah.
But now he knows what I'm all about. He knows I'm coming for his spot. Eventually, we're going to come back together. We're going to have a huge match, and it's going to be a match that's going to be talked about for a long time, hopefully like the Survivor Series match will be.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that potential rematch down the road. Also, just I know you got a busy day. Just a couple more real quick for you. So, also Survivor Series, big night. It was Undertaker's farewell, retirement ceremony that night. I saw on Twitter there was the photo. I think it was a black and white photo of you. Looks like in the back or the gorilla position, Undertaker walking by. Just curious, did you have a chance to talk to Undertaker that night? Did he give you maybe any advice, from one big band to another? Just curious if you had any chance, opportunity to interact with him. Yeah,
I did. I've always got along with the Undertaker. He was my designated mentor when I was 23 years old. Vince McMahon put him in charge of me. We've always had a great relationship, so whenever he's there, I'm instantly catching up about life in general, but more specifically picking his brain. That picture, and I'm sure there's a clip that exists somewhere as well, was pretty cool because it just so happened I was returning after the match with Roman. I was heading back to put my title belt, in the box where I keep it, make sure I don't lose it. And Taker just happened to be there right before he walked out for the last time, and he was just there, and I was able to tell him, just what I thought of him and how much I respect him. And they caught that moment with the fist bump after I spoke to him briefly. So that was pretty cool. And then after the fact, I spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm getting goosebumps just hearing that. Also, real quick, speaking of friendships, Sheamus, you guys have been doing a lot on Raw. I've been loving all the segments together, and it's been well documented, the friendship between the two of you. So just what are your thoughts on Sheamus's performance as of late? The fact that he's been putting on some hard-hitting banger matches. This is some of his best work of his career. So I don't know. Do you know what his secret is? Like, did he find the fountain of youth? But he's just been doing some awesome work as of late.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's found the fountain of youth. I'm asking him where it is so I can swim around in it since he's got 7 years on me. He seems younger. But yeah, I mean, he's been killing it. No, he's much like myself. That's why we're best friends. Why I have been for I don't even know how long now, 16 years. They're so best man at my wedding. And because we're both so passionate about this industry, we want to give the best performance possible. And, we're highly physical, especially in today's day and age. We don't have a live crowd there, and you can hear everything, see everything. People watch UFC. It's a more sophisticated audience. You want to make sure everything's believable, as real as possible in the ring, and we're both big proponents on that. And Sheamus, has been working his butt off and putting in performance after performance, which is absolutely awesome. And to see where he's at right now, it's so cool. We're getting the opportunity to interact on TV now because we have that real relationship and that real friendship, and people have been digging it because we don't have to try. There's just a natural chemistry there because everything you see is real between us, and I'm really happy. He's getting the chance to show the world what he's capable of, and I hope a lot of people on our roster are watching that and thinking, okay, not everybody obviously, but a few people watching it and thinking, I need to step up my physicality. This is what is going to catch people's attention. This is what's going to draw people to the product. You've got to take that physicality up, and Sheamus is leading by example.
Yeah, no, I cannot wait to see what's ahead for the both of you, and just looking forward to TLC this weekend. Listen, I know you got a busy day promoting TLC. I just want to thank you again for joining me today. So encourage everyone to watch TLC this Sunday on the WWE Network. Looking forward to your entrance at TLC this Sunday as well. And if I don't have a chance to tell you beforehand, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and just thank you for all the entertainment this past year with WWE.
I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for having me on for the 4th time. Let's make sure the 5th time is next month. We've got a Royal Rumble next month, so I'll need your good luck.
Absolutely. You got it, Drew.
My championship.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Drew, and good luck this Sunday. Thank you again. Bye-bye. There you have it. Thank you again to WWE Champion Drew McIntyre for being on the show. And as he said, it was his 4th time this year. And I mentioned this before, but I am his personal lucky charm. At this rate, maybe in 2021, we can make this a weekly thing. Or even better yet, I should be Drew's manager. I'm just saying. Catch all the action for WWE's TLC this Sunday, December 20th, with the kickoff show beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, followed by the main show starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on the WWE Network. Go to WWE.com for more info on how you can sign up. And you can also watch Drew McIntyre on Monday Night Raw at 8 p.m. on the USA Network. I'm also looking forward to his appearance on a new episode of Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions, which will begin streaming this Sunday on the WWE Network. Make sure to follow WWE on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest updates and more match announcements. As always, my brother Tommy, our good brother Richard from Pro Wrestling 101 on Instagram, and I will review TLC right here on In The Kliq. All right, Kliqsters, let's go home now. Remember to subscribe to In The Kliq on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. We're also on a ton of other major podcast platforms. Help the show out by rating, reviewing, leave a comment, and share the podcast. And also subscribe to In The Kliq's YouTube page. All of our show highlights can be found there. Also, please follow In The Kliq on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for @InTheKliq. Email us anytime @InTheKliq@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in and for all the support. And that's the bottom line because Huey said so.